friends, good morning to all of you. Welcome back to your online class. Today we'll discuss about some more characteristics of sound. In last class, already we have discussed about why sounds are different, why different objects produce different sound. Okay, that is based on the two main characteristics, loudness and pitch. Regarding loudness, everything we have discussed. What is loudness? Means loud sound and feeble sound. Drum, okay, drum produce loud sound, and other one depend upon area, depend upon the distance between the source and observer, and depend upon the energy of the vibrating body. Is it clear? Today we will discuss one more new concept, why the different body produce different sound, or why sounds are differ. That is the one more characteristics, pitch. What is this pitch? You know, this particular keyword. It is also a characteristic of sound which distinguishes between the shrill and flat sound. It is also a characteristic of sound, particular character of a sound, you can say that, which differentiate between a shrill sound and flat sound. Shrill sound, you know, like sound of a girl. Shrill sound, sound of a boy. Flat sound, okay. Voice of a woman is more shrill than voice of a man. Sound produced by flute is more shrill than sound produced by a drum. Okay, it is clear. So shrill means what? Patli awaz, and flat moti awaz. So that's why how we can differentiate this both sound, shrill and flat sound, by the this particular characteristic of sound, pitch. Pitch, it means it determines the frequency of the sound. Pitch depends upon the frequency. What? Frequency. You know, frequency, number of oscillation or vibration in 1 second. In 1 second. So if the sounds, any sounds have more and more frequency, it means it's have high pitch. High pitch, so sound becomes more shriller. More shriller means more shrill sound. Suppose by the wave diagram we can understand it well. See, this I will draw the wave of the two different sound. Wave, first one, suppose this is the in 1 second. In 1 second, time duration for this oscillation 1 second. Say one more I will draw here in 1 second. See, in which vibrations the number of oscillation is more. Vibration here 1.5 oscillation, here 1, 2 and 3. It means this is more shrill. This sound is more shriller than this one. So frequency, number of oscillation per second, and pitch depend upon the frequency. Pitch determine the, or frequency determine the value of pitch. Which sound is more shriller or flat? Or flat. So example, as I told you, sound of a girl, sound of a woman, voice of a woman is more shriller than voice of a man. Same as sound of a boy. For example, sound of a violin is more shrill than sound of a drum or tabla. Okay. Some more points are there. On the basis of this, we can easily characterize or just distinguish between the two different sounds. If sound have the high pitch, means its frequency is more, so it is the shrill sound. If low pitch, it means its frequency is very low. Vibrating body, frequency of vibrating body is very low. Means number of oscillation is less in given time, unit time. So that is the flat sound. That is the flat sound. Like this. Musical instruments. If we talk about the musical instruments, jal tarang and flute are based on the vibrating of air column of different length. So in the same region, mosquito produce the sound of high pitch and it vibrate its wings very rapidly. Mosquitoes flies produce the sound of a very high pitch, means shrill sound. Wind blowing with very high speed produce the whistling sound of very high pitch. If wind is blowing, okay, blowing very high speed, so also it is producing the shrill sound. So some other factors on which we can determine the pitch of the sound. Pitch of the sound. As I told you what? Vibrating air column. Length of vibrating air column decreases, the pitch increases. Pitch increases if vibrating, because the pitch of vibrating body increases when the length of vibrating column, air column decreases. In the childhood, you did this experiment. Just take the cap of a pen and keep it near your lips and blow it. It will observe that it will produce a sound. If it is vacant, produce sound also. And fill it some water. Fill it some water and again bring it to near its your lips and again blow it. It will again produce the sound. But these both are different. Both are different. So here one illustration given in your book, that is what? Illustration 7.2. Okay, different air column produce the different pitch sound. So in which air column is very less. Decrease in air column, length of vibrating air column, increase in the pitch, means sound becomes more similar. Suppose if you take different identical test tubes, for here you will fill water at this level, here at this level, here at this level, and here at this level. A, B, C, D. 4 test tubes are there. Okay, identical test tube in which we fill the some water. See here, length of air column in A maximum, then B decreases, then C also, then D very less. So here length of air column is very less, means minimum in D. It means here when you blow the air over the mouth of test tube, okay, it will produce more shrill sound as compared to A, B, C, because length of air column this much water filled with water. As I told you, pitch or frequency depend upon the length of vibrating air column. Vibrating air column. So see here, vibrating air column, this area, air area is what? So here very less, length height of this air column is very less. So this particular tube, when you blow it, okay, mouth of the tube, it will produce the very shrill sound. Shrill sound. Same as to prove pitch of sound also increase with increase in the frequency. As I told you, pitch depend upon the frequency. Just take a simple stick, okay, and apply it where in the wheels of the bicycle. First apply the force, gently apply the force on the pedal of the bicycle, okay, and then apply these sticks in the wheel of the cycle. Then it will produce the sound, and when you apply very forcefully pedal of the cycle, it will produce the different pitch sound. It means what? When the speed of the pedal will increase, it means frequency of the wheels of the bicycle is increase. So if increase means what? Frequency increase. So what? It will produce the different sound. That is the given in the book. Investigation 7.3. 7.3. Put the bicycle on in stand. Take a plastic ruler or any stick from your geometry box and gently hold it against the spoke of the wheel. Okay? Means it will produce an interrupt. When wheels is rotating, it will produce an interrupt in the rotation of the wheel. It will produce the sound. But when you make it faster by applying more force on the pedal of the wheel, okay, bicycle, then it will produce the different sound, more shrill sound. It means increase the speed of the wheel by turning the pedal, okay, very fast. You will notice that speed of the wheel increases, the pitch of sound becomes higher. It means it becomes more shrill. Okay, so pitch also depends upon the frequency. Some more example we can discuss like this. Band. Thickness of the vibrating stick. Pitch also depend upon the thickness of the vibrating string. Okay, for that just take a rubber band, 2-3 more rubber band. Okay, take a rectangular plastic box, one kind. Okay, and take 3 rubber bands, 3 or more rubber bands of different thickness. Okay, mount them over the box. Means here suppose take 3 rubber band and you apply on the marker or any other rectangular box. Now plug one by one each rubber band of different thickness. Okay, what you will observe that the pitch produced by them is different. It means what? Thinnest one rubber band produce the sound of high pitch. It means what? Thickness of the band decreases, means thin rubber band produce the high pitch and thick rubber band produce the low pitch sound, means flat sound. Thickness of the rubber band. Just you plug it, take 2-3 rubber bands of different thickness. Which one is most thin, not thick, most thin, it will produce the more shrill sound. So pitch is also depend upon the thickness. It means what? Thickness increases, pitch of the sound decreases. Just opposite. Thickness increases, pitch what? Decreases. And very thin rubber band produce the very high pitch sound, means shrill sound. Same as pitch also depend upon the length of vibrating string, length of vibrating column, and same as length of vibrating string. Just take again rectangular box. Okay, clear? And mount a thin rubber band over it. Place a pencil. Think a rectangular box like this. Okay, here apply a rubber band. यहाँ पे rubber band लगा दीजिए. And here place the pencil. Then what you will observe that? You will observe that, okay, in the different length of the beside the pencil, it will produce a different sound. Plug the rubber, okay, band from the longer side and from the shorter side. Suppose this, you will take here this type of box and here apply the pencil with the help of the rubber band. Na? So this length of the rubber band, thin rubber band, and this length, both you will plug one by one. One from this side, one from this side. What you will observe that these both length produce the different sound, different pitch sound. Smaller side and longer side. Na? So you will observe that the sound of low pitch produced towards the longer side. This one, low pitch means flat sound, and the smaller side produce the what? Shrill sound. As I told you, na? Decrease in the length of air column. Decrease in the length of air column produce the high pitch sound. Same is here. Length of rubber band is small, it produces more shrill sound. If length of vibrating rubber band or vibrating body is bigger, it will produce the flat sound. Flat sound. Is it clear? And some more concept here given in a book. It is the same reason for that string musical instruments are provided with a string of different thickness, so as they produce the different pitches. Okay, and some more reason also here. The musician plug the same string at the different points so as to have produce the different sound. Different sound. This is the reason behind this. What? Pitch. Pitch distinguishes between the shrill sound and flat sound. Is it clear? On the basis of that, we will discuss about the differentiate between the pitch and loudness. Is it clear? That we will discuss in the next class. Okay, students. So go through this video and try to understand the topic well.